Good evening, my name is Skylar Barton. You can call me MC Sky B for the night. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to be here with you all tonight. On behalf of the Peralta Community College District, the planning committee for this beautiful and wonderful celebration tonight, we welcome you all to the 2025 AAPI graduation celebration. I don't know about you, but it's Friday. It's a beautiful day in the town. We're here to celebrate, right? Amazing achievements and accomplishments of some of our very finest scholars to ever come through Peralta. Okay, so you can sit back, you can sit forward, you can do what you like, but whatever you do, please be ready to have a good time. Please. Scholars, tonight is about you. Whether your home school college is College of Alameda, okay. Berkeley City College, Laney College, oh, they came with it, they came with it. Or Merritt College right here. But tonight, that was solid, that was good. I see you though, I see. But tonight, we all here as one community, all right? Now I must say, y'all are looking good tonight, especially you students. Y'all are looking good. We are looking stunning, and our beauty, extraordinary brilliance, is largely highlighted and outlined, in my sometimes humble opinion, within our rich, remarkable, astounding, and stunning diversity. Our AAPI community includes representation of over 20 ethnic groups and communities, cultural groups, a vast array of languages spoken, diverse family histories and stories of how we have arrived where we stand today, proud, with fortitude and conviction that we can accomplish anything we set out for. This evening, we celebrate you, the graduating class of 2025. And as we congratulate you for all of your hard work, your perseverance, commitment, late nights and struggles, overcoming moments where you felt like, dare I say, crashing out, I'd like to take this opportunity to call you in and call us in for a moment of reflection. You see, what is undoubtedly and most certainly you who put in the work to sit where you sit today, ready to accept the certificates and degrees you have so honorably and proudly earned. As you prepare to transition and propel towards future endeavors included in your journey, this milestone does not come in isolation. It's very likely intertwined with the support you have received from your families, both biological and chosen. Like many of you, I have a strong belief and appreciation for family. I personally also strongly value collectivism and community. As we celebrate your accomplishments and next steps of where you are going, let us reflect on where we've been and who we are and where we come from. I believe that we are all standing on the shoulders of our ancestors and our elders, some of whom share this space with us tonight. Your accomplishments are also theirs. As a proud alum of San Francisco State University, thank you. I paused there. I know we got some Gators up here. Come on now. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. See, you heard the pause. Come on now. Thank you, Chancellor. Thank you. I will never forget sitting in the seat similar to yours tonight, celebrating my graduation with my peers in the Asian American Studies Department a few years ago. More than a few years, a couple decades ago. It is, in fact, my fondest and most proudest moment as a scholar or professional or human being other than the birth of my children. Okay, why, you might ask? Because of the look of genuine pride on my grandparents' faces. Two Nisei second-generation Japanese Americans who were not afforded the opportunity to complete a college education, let alone a high school diploma. Two hardworking individuals who poured a lifetime of love and care into raising their family, my family, standing proud to see their first-generation to college grandson complete this milestone. Their sacrifices, including honorably persisting through injustices such as being forced into internment camps during World War II, all while raising a family, are not in vain. Overcoming adversity while demonstrating and modeling resilience is a story that so many of our families share. I know many of you can relate to what I'm saying right now in some shape, form, or fashion. Today, we honor them. You honor them. Thank you for bringing us together for this celebration tonight. Finally, as a true mama's boy, I think this is a good time as any to acknowledge and take a moment to think about and thank our mothers, grandmothers, aunts, and every woman who has contributed to raising you, supporting you, and loving you. A very special shout out to all you mothers, aunts, grandmothers. Happy Mother's Day to you all. Very strategic. I just won over at least half the people in this room. Okay, that's enough for me for now. It's time to pass the mic. It is truly a pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker this evening. Someone I can truly call a brother from another mother. Distinguished colleague, a homie, an East Bay icon, one of the most humble and down-to-earth people I know, yet serious about his business. Mr. Michael Lai. I actually first met Mike, he's like, oh, what's he gonna say? I first met Mike on a basketball court right here in Oakland, California. I can proudly say that that's the first time we connected and earned respect for one another. We shared something in common. It was hustle and heart, something we've carried over into our professional worlds. Two admirable traits that Mike continues to carry and hold today. Little do we know, in fact, I would have never guessed, we would meet again, but in a graduate school classroom at San Francisco State University. This is where we really connected. We clicked right away. This is a quick, funny story. The man literally handed me a business card, and he said something like, "You trying to make some money?" No, but it was in a legit way. It was in a legit way. I'm sure. I promise you, it was legit. It was legit. You see, Mike is a visionary. Mike is a visionary. So let me go with like the official bio. I had to go off script for a minute. Mike was born in New Iberia, Louisiana, which really caught my attention because I've always felt like Mike is from Oakland. He was born, this is where he was born though, to immigrant parents from Vietnam. Through his parents' struggles and experiences, he learned the importance of believing in yourself, hard work, and perseverance. His own journey in higher education began at Laney College, where he discovered the value of community and education. Today, he works as a counselor at Chabot College in Hayward, California, specializing. Oh, we're just loving everybody tonight. I like it. It's all community, right? Specializing in supporting first generation and low-income students. He has taught courses on college success and career development. With over 10 years of experience in educational counseling, he has gained deep insight into what it takes to thrive and make the most of the community college experience. Michael is also a published author, with a book focused on wellness and college planning, as well as a children's book about resilience. He is currently pursuing a Doctor of Education degree at CSU East Bay. I told you about that money. And his research area centers at the Community College Student Experience. Please join me in welcoming my brother from another, the one and only Mr. Mike Lai.
All right, can y'all hear me okay? Yeah. All right. I'm surprised Skylar didn't bring up the fact that he hit the game-winning shot in my face. When you started talking about basketball, I thought that's where you're headed. That's a true story, too. All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening. So today's a special day. It's a special day. It's graduation day. So let's give it up for our graduates, first of all. So graduates, today is special because of you. Your hard work, your commitment has brought us all together. Thank you. Graduations are special. There's nothing like it. Even the morning of graduation day, it feels a little different. Earlier today, I was actually at my wife's graduation. She earned her master's degree in education today. Yeah, she's actually right in the audience. She's right there. I probably just embarrassed her. It's okay. It's okay. You see, actually, both my wife and I are Peralta College alumni. So she graduated from College of Alameda. Well represented. There we go, Julie. And I went to Laney College, right? And it's been a journey. It has been a journey. So my talk today is called Community College is a Journey. But the journey doesn't always look like this, with clear skies and smooth roads. Oftentimes, the community college journey could feel a lot more like this. It's like, we know we want to go somewhere. That's why we're on this road. We have a general idea of the direction we want to go in, but it's practically impossible to see the entire road or what's fully around the corner. So the question I have for you is, how do you drive in fog? Okay? Hold on to that question, we'll come back to it. All right? But graduates, let's do a little reflecting. Is that okay? Yeah? I want you to think back to the very first day in college for you. Okay? The very start of this journey. What was that day like for you? You got it? Now from that day, all the way to where we are today, at this very moment, were there any surprises? Were there any key moments or significant people who really shifted things for you? If some of your key people are here today, look around, see if you can see them, see if you can find them. Give them a little wave. All right? We don't make this journey alone. Okay? The people in our lives, those who came before us, are instrumental to our educational journey. My family history has had a significant impact on my educational experience. I'm a first-generation college student, but I'm also the first generation of my family to be born in the United States. So my parents fled Vietnam towards the tail end of the Vietnam War. So this is actually a picture of my family. That's my dad on the far left, and then his siblings, and then my grandparents. So this is probably one of the last photos they ever took as a full family. So they escaped Vietnam in a small boat and ended up in a refugee camp in Malaysia where they would spend about 2 years. And eventually they found a way to the United States, Louisiana specifically, where my sister and I were born. From there, we relocated and settled right here in Oakland, California, where I grew up. So with that part of my family history in the backdrop, everything was new for my parents. Language, culture, and schooling. So there's really very little my parents could offer me in terms of navigating educational institutions. So growing up in Oakland and going through the Oakland Unified School System, I don't remember too much, but I do remember feeling really lost, confused, and fearful. This was a photo of me maybe a day before my high school graduation. Spurs, I know. What was I thinking? Hey, that was a 2000 style, I was looking, it's coming back too. Y'all young people was like, that looked good. So in high school, I was so lost and confused that I didn't know we had to apply to college during our senior year. Like, looking back now, it sounds so obvious, but at the time, I was completely unaware, and I just completely missed college applications. So while all my peers were so excited to talk about their college plans, I was quietly praying that no one would notice. I was quietly praying that no one would call on me. So after my high school graduation, I actually stressed about it all summer, and I actually felt like there was no one I could really turn to. And it wasn't until like about 2 days before the start of the fall semester that I finally made my way out to Laney College. Now, you gotta think, like, this is 2 days before the start of the fall semester. I'm on the campus for the very first time in my entire life, and now I am more lost, confused, and fearful than ever. Now, I remember being in the admissions office, and it was pretty busy that day too, and my anxiety level was like at an all-time high. As soon as I walked in, I made every excuse to leave, and I actually was about halfway out the door already. And one more step, I am certain that would have been the end of my education. But then something really interesting happened. An admissions and records person must have saw how anxious and overwhelmed I was, because she pulled me aside, sat me down, and went over the application with me step by step. Now, on the surface, that may not seem like a big deal. It's like, Michael, so what? You applied to college and someone helped you. Big deal. But for me, that moment shifted everything. That was everything for me. And the thing is, I never caught this person's name. We probably wouldn't even recognize each other today if we walked past each other. And she has no idea what an impact she has made in my life. But the impact is real, the impact is significant nonetheless. So the takeaway here is, if you ever wonder or question if your actions matter, they do. The impact that you're making today is actually beyond the scope of your imagination. There's no way anyone could have predicted that that moment, that interaction, would somehow lead me to being with you all today. But standing here and looking back, the connection is clear. So the takeaway is, even small moments can shift someone's entire future. So that moment was so significant and so meaningful to me that it actually set me on this course, and much of my life has been dedicated to serving community college students in a similar way. So my work and my research area today is completely centered around the community college student experience. In my research, what we are finding again and again is that community college students have to balance a very unique combination of factors. On one hand, we have our goals and aspirations. These are our personal goals and aspirations, things we want to achieve, things we want to experience. Then on another side, we have to consider our family and cultural expectations. Then in another corner, we have work and endless work demands. And all of this is negotiated with schoolwork and class time. And the thing that kind of keeps it all together are our core values and our faith and our spirit. Okay? Now, a lot of our community college graduate students right now will look at this image, and you know this balancing act pretty well. This probably feels familiar. Okay? Now, there's one more element that is very unique to the community college experience that kind of just hangs over us. And that is the stereotype and stigma that comes with choosing the community college path. It's not always upfront, but it is real. And I believe every community college student wrestles with the stigma at some point, at some level along the journey. Now, this is what we see on the surface in our research. This is just the surface stuff. But once we start digging deeper and deeper into the data, we actually find something even more interesting. We find that community college students are not only grounded in our values, we actually draw strength from our family, community, and culture. With this as our base, then we build from it. Now, through this journey and through this struggle, really, okay? Community college graduates in particular, folks I'm looking at today, what we're finding is that through this struggle, community college graduates develop a very unique and special kind of toughness and focus. Now, the toughness shows up in the form of inner confidence and greater clarity. It's kind of like we've been through some things. We've had some ups and downs. And through that experience, we just know ourselves more. We trust our decisions a little bit more. In addition to greater clarity, we also notice that the type of focus that is developed is a special kind of focus that not only helps us navigate institutions, but actually take on leadership roles within those institutions. I believe community college graduates are the most equipped to lead because we know what it feels like to be overlooked, to be doubted, and still rise above. Being a community college graduate is a part of my identity that I draw strength from every single day. I wouldn't trade it for anything. And you know that thing I was just talking about, the community college stigma? That thing that hangs over us? Things are changing. Things are changing. It is becoming more and more clear that community college is not just an option, it is actually the option. Community college graduates are out there taking on leadership roles and breaking stereotypes every single day. And when I look at our graduates today, I see that same toughness and I see that same focus. Leading up to today, my wife and I were talking and reflecting on our educational journey. And we've been blessed enough to go to state universities and UCs and all that. And those were good experiences too. But we both agreed that the time we spent in community college, the time we spent with Peralta College, were by far the most impactful in shifting the trajectory of our lives. That's how much I believe. Thank you. That's how much I believe in where you are today and where you're headed. Now, as your journey continues, I want to leave you with 3 thoughts, okay? 1, never underestimate the impact that you are making. What you're doing today, you are changing lives for yourself and those around you. Even small moments can shift someone's entire future. 2, there is great strength in being a community college graduate. I hope y'all feel it every single day and embrace it. And lastly, number 3, remember that question about how to drive in fog? Remember that question? I wish I could tell you that the fog clears up after graduation, but it doesn't. There will always be moments, driving in the fog type moments, okay? But here's the truth. We don't need the fog to clear up. We know how to drive in fog now, okay? To drive in fog, we don't need to see the whole road and we don't need to see what's around the corner. To drive in fog, all we need to do is just take the steps in front of us and drive as far as we can. And then what happens? The road actually naturally reveals itself more and more. And then you take up that space, you take those steps, go as far as you can again. And then the road reveals itself again, more and more. So my last offering to you all today is, as your journey continues, you don't need to see the entire road. Take the steps in front of you, go as far as you can, and the road will reveal itself more and more. And before you know it, you will have traveled an amazing journey, and when you look back, all the connections will be clear. So with that, this is actually a photo of my wife and I at our own Peralta College graduation. And we want to wish you the best as your journey continues. We want to welcome you to the family of community college graduates. We believe in you. We believe in your journey. And let's go break some stereotypes. Thank you.
Thank you. Man, one more time for Mike Live, please. Look, that was a cute picture at the end, too. Next time I'm driving down the city, I'm calling Mike. Give me that phone. All right. I'm honored to now introduce our very own president of Merritt College. I say our, like, I only work here, but I'm like, our president of Merritt College, the distinguished, only stylish, okay. All right, Dr. David Johnson. You missed it. I just a few words. I got moved. Before moving into administration, Dr. Johnson spent 15 years in the classroom, teaching at such institutions as University of Washington, University of California, Berkeley, and one of my favorites, Cal State East Bay. But his experience of teaching at Berkeley City College. First as a part-time faculty member, then as a tenure track instructor in history and African American studies. That continues to inform his perspectives and priorities as an educator. I'm just making sure I'm okay. Raised in Oakland, California, and a product of the Oakland Unified School District. Right. Dr. Johnson holds a bachelor's degree in mass communication from UC Berkeley. So he knows how to use this mic, mass communication. A master's degree in communication from the University of Washington and a doctorate in history from UC Berkeley. Please join me in offering a warm welcome to President Dr. Johnson.
I'm like, what are they talking about? Got me feeling like $1 million bill up here. Okay, good evening to the graduates, families, and friends. Good to see you. As president of Merritt College, it's my honor to welcome you to Merritt College in general, but more importantly, to the Peralta Community College District's Asian American and Pacific Islander commencement celebration. So tonight, we gather not only to mark the completion of coursework and certificates and degrees, but to celebrate each of you, your courage, your perseverance, and your remarkable journeys through our 4 colleges. Each of you chose to embark on this path through either, doesn't seem like we're just shouting out the schools, either through BCC, Berkeley City College, College of Alameda, Laney College, or Merritt. An undertaking that I know demanded dedication, late nights, and a steadfast belief in the power of education to transform lives. You have excelled in the classrooms and schools and courses and interactions. I hope that you realize champion equity, social justice, and innovation to live out our Peralta's mission to advance social and economic transformation for students and our community. But specifically, as AAPI students, you carry forward a legacy of excellence. Whether you're the first in your family, how many people, just show of hands, are the first in their family to get a degree? Raise your hand. Yeah. Or if you were, show of hands, balancing work and going to school, how many people did that? Everybody with money, okay? Everybody was doing it, okay? Or raising children as you went to class. Your achievements tonight remind us that strength and scholarship do go hand in hand. Tonight's celebration is also a testimony to the power of community. As graduates of this district, we're going to put a responsibility on you, right? When you leave here, you don't leave here as isolated individuals. I want you to remember that you're part of an ever-growing network of scholars and mentors and advocates for Peralta who believe in the importance of lifting others as you climb and using your talents to expand opportunity for all. Finally, I want us to turn our hearts to those, was mentioned a little earlier, Skylar brought this up, to those who walk beside you every day, to your parents, the siblings, partners, significant others, friends, mentors. Your encouraging words and unwavering belief have been the bedrock of tonight's achievements for our graduates. So family, your sacrifices, whether financial, emotional, or time-wise, have made the difference and have made their certificates and diplomas possible. So on behalf of all graduates, thank you for nurturing their dreams and for being the foundation upon which our future leaders will build their success. So I will say, congratulations, class of 2025. I want you to go forward with confidence, compassion, and knowledge that your Peralta family stands with you always. So I now have the honor of introducing or bringing to the mic Dr. Denise Richardson, Berkeley City College president.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. afternoon, everyone. I'd like to first say congratulations to our beautiful, beautiful graduates and to your families. What you have accomplished is a result of your focus, your diligence, and your commitment to advancing yourselves. But you did not do all of this alone. There's a theme here, and it resonates with Counselor Schuyler and with what our keynote speakers talked about earlier. One of the things that I have always admired about the AAPI communities is an emphasis on tradition, an emphasis on honoring elders. And the older I get, the more I appreciate that last one. In my culture, we call it standing on the shoulders of giants. Those people who came before us and made unimaginable sacrifices so that you could be here today, celebrating the achievements of graduation. I saw something recently that kind of underscored all of this. You know how late at night, sometimes you can't get to sleep and so you just start scrolling. I did this one particular night and I came across this video. And it was a video of a young man, I believe he was from Korea, and he was celebrating a big raise he had gotten. And so he and his buddies were out, and they were just, enjoying themselves and appreciating the fact that he had gotten this big promotion and this big raise. It was his birthday, but he was gonna pay. So it was that kind of party. But when he went to order his food, he ordered something that was very familiar to him. And when he ordered it and it came out, and he took that first bite, tears started streaming down his eyes. And I thought, what's going on? And the tears started streaming down his eyes because the taste of the dish that he had selected was identical to the taste of his mother's cooking. And so, in spite of all of his achievements and everything that he had done, he was just undone by the beautiful memory of culture and tradition and the nourishment that he received from the food that his mother had made for him. Well, of course, his mother came out. His friends had arranged for her to come, and so tears flowed everywhere, even from me. I was thinking, darn, I hope my children remember my macaroni and cheese like that. But this was a young man who, despite his accomplishments and his new friends and his sophistication, his heart was grounded in the precious memory and appreciation of the traditional foods his mother had prepared that nourished him as a child. As we think about all of the changes going on in our country and in our world, it can be a bit overwhelming, can't it? There are many things that we are not able to control, but the important things we can. We get to continue to learn and to advance and to weave into our identities new ideas and new ways to improve our communities. And at the same time, we get to maintain our traditions, the customs and practices that make us who we are. I encourage you, as you enter the next phase of your journey, take all of who you are with you. Take all of what you've learned into those spaces so that you can enrich those around you, just as you have enriched BCC, COA, Laney, and Merritt. Again, congratulations, and know that your Peralta community is tremendously proud of you today and always. Be safe, be well, and be joyful. And now it is my distinct honor to bring to the podium President Melanie Dixon.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm the president of a few words. COA, can you stand up? Graduates at COA, please stand up in the room. Council, yes, very proud of you all. Very proud of you all. Can we have all the graduates stand up from all of our Peralta colleges so we can give you a round of applause really quickly? Yes, you look beautiful. You look absolutely beautiful. The diversity of our graduates is wonderful, and it's the special thing about the Peralta District. Graduates, you stand on the shoulder of giants. Your families are here tonight to support you. Faculty are here to support you, staff are here to support you, as well as our board members, our trustees, and our chancellor here this evening. The work that you've done has been long and hard, but you've crossed the finish line. We have arrived, and today you are going to be celebrated. We are so proud of the work that you've accomplished, and we understand that many of you are going to start a whole nother journey as you transfer to your respective institutions and begin to pursue the degree that you so desire to achieve. So at COA, we have a statement called Believe, Achieve, and Succeed. And certainly the graduates in the room tonight have believed. You've obviously succeeded. And I'm so proud that I can be in this moment with you and your family, and I wish you a wonderful evening this evening. And I will turn it over to my colleague, Becky Osada from Laney College.
Good afternoon. When you go forth, the three people in front of you often steal everything you're going to say. So I'm going to keep it really short and just say, I'm really proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. You accomplished something that's not easy, right? If it was easy, everybody would get a college degree. It's not easy. It's work, and you did it, and you should feel really good about it. So take some time to feel good and be proud of the work you did and enjoy that. I also want to very briefly say thank you to the people that put on this beautiful, amazing party. The classified professionals and managers and faculty from all four of the Peralta colleges worked together to make this event for all of us. And I think it's fabulous. A little hot, but that's probably not their fault. But otherwise, it's just fabulous. And I wanted just everybody to say congratulations, and I hope you enjoy the evening. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce the Chancellor of the Peralta Community College District, Dr. Tamil Dilkerson.
Familia, it's so good to be here and be with you all. Good evening, everyone, friends, family, colleagues, and most importantly, graduates. I'm so excited. First of all, before I make my remarks, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the Planning Committee for their amazing efforts. They have provided a space that uplifts, centers, and celebrates the academic accomplishments, strength, and diversity within our Asian American, Pacific Islander, and DESI student community from our four outstanding colleges, and we got to do it again, Alameda, Berkeley City, Laney, and Merritt colleges. So let me take a minute because I think we should honor them. From BCC, Skylar Barton, Susan Kung, Kimberly Dang, Kimmy Silom, Christina Ting Rivera, Connie Tang, Susan Chong, Lauren Lin. From COA, Nikki Merritt, Julie Seychow, Laney College, David Lee, Soo-Hin Jin Soo, Cynthia Tang, Alejandra Tomas, and Merritt College, Angela Koo. Big round of applause to this amazing community. And Michael, man. I got Michael's books, by the way, if y'all don't know. I bought them a couple years ago, so very, very happy. Congratulations to your remarkable partner, both of you, on your accomplishments. So graduates, today is more than a celebration. It is an affirmation of who you are, where you come from, and what you are becoming. In this moment, we honor not just diplomas earned, but barriers broken, voices raised, and identities embraced. We gather here today at a time both of promise and pain in our communities. Across the nation, Asian American and Pacific Islanders, East Asian, Southeast Asian, South Asian, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders are facing a resurgence of violence, xenophobia, and political scapegoating. From classrooms to courtrooms, we are still being asked, implicitly or explicitly, where are you really from? But your presence here today answers that question with pride and clarity. Whether we are our families or our families arrived generations ago or just recently, we are not outsiders. We belong, we contribute, we lead. We are a part of the fabric of this place, and we have inherited strength. We talked about it, right? Folks have shared already this thing. This weekend, I had the opportunity to attend the Oakland Ballet's 2025 Dancing Moons Festival, featuring the Asian Island Project. It was commissioned in 2020 by the Del Sol Quartet, and Angel Island was composed by Huang Rao, who was deeply inspired by poetry that was carved into the walls of detainees held at Angel Island between 1910 and 1940. Rao's 80-minute oratorio is scored for a string quartet, 16 singers plus a narrator, and was transformed into a work of art by 12 Oakland ballet dancers and created by 7 Asian American and Pacific Island choreographers. I gotta tell you, it was magnificent. I had tears in my eyes, but what I was holding was you. I was deeply reflecting about you, our students, your families, and our Peralta Community College District community. You see, over a century ago at Angel Island, where immigrants from China, Japan, India, Korea, the Philippines, and beyond were detained, people endured isolation and interrogation. Many were unjustly held for months or even years, and this isn't even what Skylar was talking about his family experiencing. And yet in the midst of hardship, they found their way to resist. They found their ways to speak. On the walls of that detention center, they carved poems into the wood. One poem reads, "In prison, in the wooden building, day after day, my freedom withheld. How can I bear to talk about it? I look to see who is happy, but they only sit quietly. I am anxious and depressed and cannot fall asleep." And although less of the Angel Island poetry from South Asians was preserved in the same carved form, oral poems and songs, shari, ghazals, and dohas were passed down. One common theme translated from Punjabi immigrants detained at Angel Island was, quote, "They said America is a land of gold, but here even the sun feels cold. We wait behind barbed wire, our hearts burning with fire," unquote. These lines carry sorrow, but also resistance. Those immigrants believed that their voices mattered even if no one was listening yet. Graduates, you are the ones who came after. And now people are listening. You are the next generation of doctors, organizers, artists, engineers, educators, and more. And in the climate when book bans rise, histories are erased, and communities are told to shrink themselves, your presence, your stories, and your leadership are acts of defiance and love. Many of you have completed your degrees, you've navigated language barriers, cared for your families, and built community in a world that didn't always make space for you. You found and created spaces of belonging. You built and earned something that cannot be undone. They cannot take away what you've learned. Let today be both celebration and call to lift not just our own communities, but to stand in deep solidarity with Black, Indigenous, Latinx, queer, undocumented, and all other marginalized people, to lead with pride and humility and courage, to carry forward the legacies of those who have come before, and to leave the door, what? Open wider for those who will come next. You are not alone, you never were, and your journey is just beginning. And it's been our honor here at the Peralta Community College District, and I want to thank Board of Trustees President Louis Quinlan for being here tonight, in recognition of our trustees who run this district and are my bosses. But it has been our honor really to be a small part of your journey and your family's journeys. So congratulations, class of 2025. We see you, we need you, we believe in you. Congratulations.
Yeah, my name's Alice Chin, and I'm a staff and a counselor here at Merritt College with the Child Development. With the Child Development Program. It is my honor to introduce a remarkable student from Merritt College. I first met her in 2021 at the very beginning of her journey in the Child Development Program. From day one, she has shown deep commitment, not only to her own growth, but to servicing our community and becoming the best parent that she could. Throughout her time at Merritt, she remained focused, thoughtful, and determined. And she is now graduating with the highest honor. And it has been a privilege to witness her progress and to support her throughout her journey. Please welcome the inspiring student, Jewel Xiongqiu Zhu.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Qiu Song. My journey began in Guangdong, China, where I made right change decision to come to the United States with my two young children. Like many immigrants, I faced the challenge of not speaking English. After settling in Auckland and have another child, I knew I had to create a better future for my three kids. Do English as the second language class and later child development class, I discovered a welcoming community at the Child Development Resource Center. Their staff's encouragement propelled me toward my certificate and later my associate degree. I am especially grateful to Merritt College and its dedicated staff who provide the support and guidance I need to success in my academic journey. I am proud of volunteer on the Head Start Parent Council and serve as a parent leader and ambassador at Tribe, and its Auckland-based non-profit dedicated to streaming family through development programs. As I always say, my academic journey has been a long one, but it has taught me and my children a powerful lesson. Success comes from perseverance, from trying again and again, no matter the obstacle. Today, I stand here not only as a student, but also as a mother, a volunteer, a community worker, and someone who believes that with determination, anything is possible. The support I have received from Merritt College and the Child Development Resource Center has inspired me to give back to my community, showing others that with dedication and support, they can achieve their dreams too. This is my story, and thank you for listening.
All right, hello everyone. Okay, so I have the pleasure of introducing our speaker from Laney College. Carmen is a dedicated full-time student who has made a lasting impact during her time at Laney.
She has interned at the U.S. Bank, served as publicity commissioner for the Associated Students of Laney College, and currently work at the Student Activities and Campus Life as a student assistant. Carmen will be graduating with highest honors. She will be earning an associate degree in transfer in philosophy and political science. And this fall, she'll be transferring to UC Berkeley. In legal studies, her goal is to become a lawyer.
In philosophy, we often talk about how our reaction to our struggles shapes who we are as people. There's something special about being a community college student because none of us are just community college students. We all have our own unique stories, and at our core, we all share a similar quality that ties us together. And that is our capacity to persevere. We put it upon ourselves to do it all, even when we don't feel like doing anything. We do it all, even when we're confused, and in spite of those moments when we feel as though we've been completely exhausted by life. We are no strangers to putting in double the effort because for some of us, English may not be our first language. To walk into a classroom already drained because there are 50 other things outside the classroom screaming for our attention. And to bear the weight of responsibility, we feel we owe our families and loved ones to alter the trajectory of our families' legacies. Albert Camus' interpretation on the myth of Sisyphus invites us to consider finding meaning and a reason to smile in the seemingly endless cycle of struggle. Our hopes, dreams, and responsibilities are all condensed into one solid boulder that becomes increasingly difficult to push up this mountain that we call life. It was the hands of people who have fed me, sheltered me, and challenged me academically that have helped push this boulder up the mountain. I would have long since collapsed and given up if it weren't for the programs that gave free grocery boxes every week, bus passes and gas cards every semester, and my peers and mentors who have given me a lifetime's worth of wisdom to navigate even the most difficult times. We owe it to ourselves to acknowledge one final takeaway from our community college experience. There will be no one else who can say they have the same level of resilience and grit to the extent we have forged within ourselves, conquering every obstacle that has tested us in our pursuit for greatness. With that being said, I can confidently say that our presence here today is a testimony to the outstanding work we have put during our time together. We have fought tooth and nail to get to where we are right now, and our time for greatness has been long overdue. To the class of 2025, I hope that when you embark on the next chapter of your lives, you don't forget that you've carved within yourselves the effort and the collective struggle we've endured to get here. In the moment, perseverance is never easy, but when we reflect on how far we've come, the collective ability to rise to the occasion and find community in that struggle shows that there is indeed something to smile about. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Julie Seychow and I'm a counselor at College of Alameda. And today I have the pleasure of introducing Erison Peyope. Erison is one of our outstanding students at College of Alameda. He currently serves as our ASCOA president and he will be graduating from College of Alameda with a degree in mathematics, a degree for transfer in mathematics with highest honors. Y'all know that's hard. We'll be sad that he's leaving us, but we're so excited for his next journey to UC Berkeley, where he will be majoring in electrical engineering and and Computer Science. Please help me welcome Harrison.
Thank you everyone. First, before I start, I'd urge everyone to get up, stretch, move around. We've been saying for a while. I was getting a little tired. If you can, move if you can, stretch your arms. Thank you. So first, good evening everyone, faculty, staff, fellow graduates, friends, and family. Thank you all for coming here and taking the time to celebrate this occasion. A little bit about me, adding on to what Julie said in my introduction. I'm the president of the student body over at COA. I'm a volunteer for our basic needs program, and I'm also a tutor for our Learning and Resource Center. So I've been pretty busy. I do a lot. But when I first came to community college, I wasn't like that at all. I was shy, reserved, pretty lazy. And my motto was, if I don't have to do it, then I won't do it. But when I came to COA, I knew this was something I had to change, especially if I wanted to get admitted into colleges. So one of the first things I did when I came to COA and the Peralta system in general was that I went to a transfer counselor and I asked her, what can I do to guarantee my admission? And she said this, and this is something that will stick with me. She said, do something meaningful to you. And I remember at the time I was nodding my head, I was like, okay, I was taking notes. But when I came out of that meeting, I thought to myself, what am I supposed to do with that? All I liked to do at the time, I just like to eat, sleep, and play video games, so I really had no idea what to do when she told me that. So I set out and tried to find that meeting, and I went out to carve my own path. I joined the Puente and EOPS program. They helped me get accustomed to community college, and they made my transition easier. I became a tutor. I started volunteering, helping out around the school, and lastly, I joined student government and ended up becoming president in my last year. And in doing all this in my educational journey, I was able to make so many amazing friends, colleagues, and mentors at all the Peralta colleges, not just College of Alameda. I wouldn't be where I am or who I am currently without them. And it's not only now, as I stand here before you all today, that I realize I really was able to do what that counselor asked of me 3 years ago. I was able to do something meaningful, and there's proof of that. For one, as said earlier, I'm transferring to UC Berkeley with a major in electrical engineering and computer science. Thank you. And for two, I was given the opportunity to be able to stand in front of you all today and give this speech. As my speech comes to a close, I want to congratulate my fellow graduates for their achievements, grit, unwavering determination to be able to get where they are today. I want to serve as a reminder to be grateful for the people that surround you and to take advantage of the opportunities that are presented to you. And finally, I'd like to end on a quote from one of my favorite animes, Hunter x Hunter. You should enjoy the little detours to the fullest, because that's where you'll find the things more important than what you want. Thank you.
While we bring up our next student speakers, can we ask the COA, the College of Alameda graduates, to please line up in the entranceway over here? So you can still listen to what the students have to say, but you're gonna line up right here, please. COA? Yeah, go ahead, we'll just line up right at the There we go.
So good evening, my name is Christina Tabor-Herrera. I'm one of the counselors at Berkeley City College, and my colleague here, Susan, we get to introduce two scholars who's going to be sharing the mic. Our first scholar, Jennifer Cancilla, who moved here from Hawaii to embark on her higher educational journey with us at Berkeley City College. She's earning her degree in economics, business administration, and liberal arts. She's in the process of making a decision of transferring either to UCLA or UC Berkeley. And it is my pleasure to announce
a first-generation Filipino immigrant graduating with an Associate's of Science degree in Mathematics. And over the past 2 years at Berkeley City College, she's been an amazing student assistant for our Society of Scholars program. Also interned at the Basic Needs Center, worked as a student consultant to support culturally responsive spaces, and also partnered with Link Up Berkeley to connect post-secondary and higher education students. I think I speak for the behalf of the BCC community that we are truly going to miss both of their presence and energy and spirits. We're very sad to see them go, but they're going to be on to doing so much better things. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic over to our amazing scholars.
Okay, bro, I'm so nervous right now. This is not even funny. But I don't really know how to start things off, but I'll just say, hi everyone. First, I just want to thank my parents for their support. I would not be able to start this chapter of my life without them. I can feel their love and support even if they are 1,000 miles away from here. And also, I guess I'm going to give a special shout out to my cousin Jason in the back. This could not be possible without him either, so thank you, Jason. Alright, I'm so nervous, so sorry if I'm like, you know? Okay. Guys, I can't. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm Jenny. All right. My life and journey at Berkeley City College is something I'll always cherish. When I first got here, I was scared and alone. Moving from Hawaii to the Bay Area was scary. I didn't know anyone, and everything was just so unfamiliar to me. But to my surprise, genuinely surprised, that changed really quickly. Here at BCC, I met some of the most incredible people. I'm so grateful my path has crossed with theirs. The friends, and I'm stressing mentors here because I would not be able to do this without my counselors, I met helped me grow into a person I'm proud to be. Oh my God, okay. Before my time at BCC, I was definitely more shy. In the school I went to before, I felt like I didn't belong, but here at BCC, I found a place where I feel like I do. I know this sounds very like corny and stuff, but oh my God, my speech went away. Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. Okay, I know this sounds very corny and stuff, but it's true what they say. It's not the place that makes a home, it's the people. And BCC is a place where I feel like I belong. Although I'm still growing, I'll never forget the impact these people have had on my life. They've helped shape me in ways I'll carry forever. In ways that are hard to put into words, but I'm trying right now. I've become more hardworking, social, and determined to make my future the most successful it can be. I've learned to grasp opportunities and take them, and I've learned to know what true support feels like. But sadly, now once again, I find myself stepping into the unknown, facing change, a new chapter, and I'll be honest, it's so very terrifying. But this past year has taught me that change doesn't have to be dreaded. As one of the titles of my favorite Indonesian song says, sorry if I butcher it right now, because I'm very nervous. Sialnya hidup harus tetap berjalan, which translates to, unfortunately, life must go on. Lastly, I just want to say thank you again to my friends and mentors at BCC, because the lessons I've learned at BCC will stay with me as I move forward into this next chapter of my life. Thank you so much. My friends, family know who you are, but also, again, special shout out to Christina, Susan, and Skylar. I kid you not, this would not be possible without them, so thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Alexis. Mabuhay everyone. Okay. I just want to start by saying I was tricked into this. Christina begged me for months and I've always said no. And somehow I got coerced into saying yes at a party. And it's okay, I'm happy I'm here. But honestly, I was scared and I'm still scared. Not just because of public speaking. Guys, it's my first time doing a speech. But I'm trying to put everything that this journey has meant to me into words. And because how do I sum up 2 years of my growth, my struggle, my community, and the love I received in like a small speech, you know? And so started off in high school, as cringe as it was. I didn't really live. I survived. For context, I went to a dual enrollment program where we didn't even have like a high school campus. We were at a college campus. And it was like a selective 60 high achieving students. And so I went to a school where everything felt like a race and I was like already far behind him. Where, the saying, where success wasn't celebrated, it was expected. And falling short didn't feel like a disappointment. It felt like actually failing. And I carried so much, the pressure of being the eldest, of being a first-generation immigrant, the weight of the expectations. No one really said out loud and no one really placed onto me, but that lived in everything that I did. The kind of pressure that doesn't let you breathe. And on top of that, there were things that no one could see, my anxieties, my loneliness, the quiet grief that came from feeling like I had to hold everything together for my family, for myself, and for a version of myself that I don't even know really existed yet. And so I poured everything into surviving, into being productive, into proving that I was something, not even worth something, but I was something. And on the price I paid for that, I never made time to connect. Not with other people, not even myself. And I genuinely thought something was wrong with me, and I thought I was socially inept. And I feel like most of you in the crowd right now would be like, what are you talking about? You're like one of the loudest, most extroverted people out there. But like genuinely, I thought I was incapable of forming real relationships. Because, how could I make space for friendship, for happiness, and for softness when all I ever did was brace for impact? And then I came to BCC. Something shifted. It was slow. And then it happened all at once. And I didn't expect it to happen the way it did. But it did. And somewhere along the way, I let people in. And though all of that, I found my parts of myself I thought I had lost. Or maybe I never really had a chance to discover them before. And for the first time, I wasn't living to survive, and I was just learning to live as me. And now I'm scared, because I'm about to leave this place. I'm joining the military, the Navy, and a part of me worries, because what if I go back to who I was before? What if I lose all the growth, all the joy, all the openness I worked so hard to find? And what if I never found my people like how I found my people here at BCC? But maybe, that's what BCC gave me. More than anything, the proof, the reminder that I can be fully known and still be fully loved. That I can show up as my loud, silly, overthinking, sunshine-filled, and as Skylar said, crash out, self, and still be worthy. Because here, I did find my people. People saw me before I even knew, or before I even see myself. People who stayed, who made space for my voice, my silence, all the questions I had, and my healing. And that kind of love, it truly changes you, And so to my people, you know who you are. I'm not gonna say any names, but you know who you are. You're thinking, is that me? Yeah, it's probably you. So, thank you so much. I'll carry all of it, and all of you with me wherever I go. Wait, can you guys look up real quick? If you know what this means. And so, yeah, thank you, everyone. I hope. Oh, congratulations to class of 2025! Yeah!
Woo! I see some tears. I think we have a future keynote speaker. That was lovely. Shout out all of our student speakers. Say, give it up for yourselves. That was tremendous. before we start with our certificates, I just want to remind everybody we do have cake, right, and pictures. So when you get your certificates, we encourage you to stay. Don't leave right away because we're going to get to the cake soon. Right now, we'd like to call up the COA team. And I need some more energy up here. I'm going to call President Melanie Dixon because we need some more energy up in here. Yeah, and while COA scholars are receiving their certificates, can we have BCC please come line up out here? BCC graduates, go ahead and line up. You can shed some more tears with one another out there. And then, good? All right. I know, right?
All right, so we're gonna welcome Ersin Payope, who will be transferring to UC Berkeley with a major in electrical engineering and computer science. Next, we have Juliana Arieta, who will be transferring to San Francisco State University. Go Gators! And we have Hajer Hadid, who will be transferring to UC Berkeley. Go Bears! Next, we have Hamza Hadid, who will be also transferring to UC Berkeley. And next, we have Noor El Huda, who will also be transferring to UC Berkeley. Christine Yan, who will be transferring to UC Davis. Go Aggies! And next we have Thelma Paklabar, who will be transferring to CSU East Bay with a major in nursing.
All right, College of Alameda. Honor and pleasure to introduce our president, Dr. Richardson. Please come on up. And the BCC team. Look at them all lined up out there. Looking beautiful. We got Berkeley City College team. Christina? Oh, she's coming. Sorry, they're getting that lengthy line situated out there. Here we go.
Graduating from DCC, Mavish Akram.
Okay, our next graduate, Barbara Akram, graduating from BCC with a liberal arts, social political sciences, and sociology degree.
Next, we have Lena Thatch, graduating with a degree in film and television, and she's planning to transfer to UC Berkeley.
Next, we have Tifa Fu, graduating with her AA in animation and game design and AA in liberal arts and humanities, looking for internships. That is her postgrad plans. Let's give it up for Tifa.
Next we have Azineth Hutosis. And they're getting an AA in liberal arts, arts and humanities, and they're transferring to UC Davis.
Samantha Zapata, transferring with the AAT for psychology and the liberal arts, social behavioral sciences, and going to be attending UC Davis.
Next, Napat Limpanawan, and they're getting an associate in liberal arts, and they're transferring to CSU East Bay.
Ariane Mayavachi, getting their associate's degree for transfer for math and transferring to UC Berkeley.
Next we have Parsa Faraji Alamuti, and they're getting an associate's degree in math and transferring to UC Berkeley.
Lobson Lumthok, transferring with their associate's degree for transfer for math and transferring to UC Berkeley.
Next, we have Kenneth Rice. They're getting a degree in analytical chemistry, and they're transferring to UC Berkeley.
Next, we have Kenny Ko, graduating with a degree in sociology, transferring to UC Berkeley.
Next, we have Tenzin Jumne, and they're getting an AA in economics, math, liberal arts, and he's going to UC San Diego.
Next, we have Jimmy Stru, getting a degree in mathematics, transferring to UC Davis, computer engineering.
Next, we have Hannah May de la Cruz.
Lady College graduates, can we please have you line up outside while we continue for the BCC?
Next, we have Hamali Casey, and they're graduating with an AS in biology and transferring to UC Davis.
Let's welcome back up to the stage, Judy Alexis Samantha Lopez, graduating with a degree in mathematics and going to be joining the Navy as a hospital corpsman.
Next, we have Alicia Curry, and she's getting an AA in psychology and liberal arts and transferring to UC Berkeley.
Let's go, Jennifer Cancela, graduates with their degree in Business Administration, Economics, Liberal Arts, going to the University.
Next, we have Sawani McLeod, and she's getting a degree in Business, Economics, and Liberal Arts and transferring to San Francisco State University.
Next we have Zoran Kakikas, getting their AA in Liberal Arts, Social and Behavioral Sciences, and transferring to UC Berkeley for Education Sciences.
Next, we have Lorna Lee. She's getting an AA in Business Administration and Economics and transferring to UCLA.
Next we have Yazi Chilin, who is graduating with an associate's degree for transfer for sociology and transferring to UC Berkeley.
Next, we have Jean Kyla Bayanas, and she's getting an associate's in Arts, Liberal Arts.
Next we have Anmal Kaur, graduating with a liberal arts degree.
Last but not least, we have Harm Singh, and they're getting an IGETC and CSU certification and transferring to CSU East Bay for physiology.
Okay, from Laney College, she's in John. She will be graduating with a degree in language arts. Jin-Chang, please. She'll be graduating with a culinary art certificate. There's Carmen Tan. Carmen, she will be transferring to UC Berkeley. Frida, here's Frida. She'll be graduating and transferring to the architecture program at UC Berkeley. Dogen Clement. She'll be graduating with English, with the English speaking certificate. Okay, Wei Zhan from Laney College, graduating with the sociology and social services. She'll be transferring to CSU East Bay, and she's going to be a mom. Sridhar Paragas from Laney College, business administration, transferring to UC Berkeley. Maybe Bang will be graduating from Laney College, certificate in science, and currently opening her own business. Shardu Baba, Laney College, associate in management. Congratulations. Oh, he has 2 associate degrees. I'm sorry. One in management and one in social services. All right. Tweety Vasti, Laney College Management Certificate. Diane Sun from Laney College, Cosmetology. Ronald G, graduating with the Culinary Arts Certificate of Achievement. Tianmian Mai, Laney College, ET. AS degree, yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jinhan Fan, ESL certificate. Congratulations. Carmen Noel, Laney College, Science degree. Congratulations.
I'm 75 years old.
Jean, congratulations from Laney College, Associate in Science and Social Services. Brittany Lima, Laney College, Associate in Science, transferring to USF nursing major. Mamie Sumie, Laney College, Associates in Restaurant Management, opening her own restaurant. Parmiar Singh, Laney College, Science and Associates, transferring to CSU East Bay in Physiology.
Next we have Anmal Kar, transferring for nursing, science, getting her associates for science.
Wonderful. We're going to be cutting a beautiful cake. I hope all of you will stay. Where's Merritt? Merritt College.
From Merritt College, Chengzhu Xiao, Merritt College Child Development AA degree. Mohammed Wased Akram, Merritt College, Administration of Justice, and he's transferring to UC Berkeley.
There we go. You gotta get it right. Pick the song. Got it? Good job.
James Tawu, he has a degree in cybersecurity, and he's currently a
NASDAQ listed company.
Right, turns out Berkeley City College was not done. We have one more graduate to announce.
Let's welcome Nee Van, graduating from Berkeley City College.
And this is the part that does not end. It turns out Merritt College has one more graduate. I'll take it. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take all graduates. Merritt. Oh, thank you. There we go. But you're gonna close this out. Yeah.
All right, Merritt College graduate Kathleen Vargas, graduating with a degree in Business Administration, transferring to UC Berkeley.
All right, now we have the cake at the back and pictures on behalf of Peralta Community Colleges. Thank you all for attending our 2025 annual